Welcome everyone. Today we will present to you the most effective chest and shoulder exercises with dumbbells. Trust me, brother. Today I prepared this video of the most effective exercise that you can do at home and in the gym, with a full explanation and the number of sets and reps. The first exercise is the dumbbell bench press exercise. This exercise is basic and known to everyone, but I will make it more difficult and effective so that you hit your chest with something new. Notice the exercise performance. You will find that I do a full and half movement with focus and slowness. This way, you will put your chest muscles under a lot of stress, which is what I need. You should know, brother, there is no gain without pain. We perform 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps with the appropriate weight in each set, and the rest time is 60 seconds. Note, do not neglect rest time. The second exercise, which is the dumbbell incline bench press, is the same style as the first exercise, but this exercise targets the upper chest muscles. Notice the movement and targeting method. Slowly lower the dumbbells to the starting position, maintaining control of the movement. Lower the dumbbells until your elbows are below chest level or until you feel a stretch in your chest muscles. We perform 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions with an appropriate weight in each set and a rest time of 60 seconds. The third exercise is the single dumbbell seat squeeze press exercise, which targets the lower chest muscles. Keep the elbow moving inward and reach the maximum possible range of motion at the top, because it is an exercise based on the process of squeezing the muscle. Perform 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and the rest time is 60 seconds. If you perform 8 to 12 repetitions and feel no pain, stop and change the weight to a heavier weight or continue until you reach failure. The fourth exercise is a combination exercise of 3 movements: dumbbell incline breathing, dumbbell incline fly, plus dumbbell incline bench press, at the same time to activate and target the upper chest muscles more, but you must pay close attention to the motor performance and do not rush to perform the exercise. This method works to stretch the muscles, making them in a situation of great pressure, so you will get the most benefit possible this way. We do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps and the rest time is 60 seconds. Do not forget, before starting exercises, you must do a warm-up session to warm the muscles and increase blood flow to them, to increase muscle flexibility and reduce the risk of injury. The fifth exercise is the dumbbell squeeze bench press exercise, which targets the middle chest muscles and the lower chest muscles. It is a very strong and effective exercise. We do 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps and the rest time is 60 seconds. The sixth exercise is a complex exercise consisting of dumbbell fly plus dumbbell bench press plus dumbbell lying hammer press, which are 3 exercises of the strongest movements that target the middle chest muscles. I collected them for you in an Oasis group, and I combined the 3 movements at the same time to achieve the maximum possible benefit. All you have to do is try the exercise as shown in the video and make sure that you are carrying the appropriate weight to avoid injury. We do 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions with an appropriate weight, and the rest time is 60 seconds. The first exercise in the shoulder, static lateral raises. This exercise targets the lateral shoulder muscles. This movement is considered effective for intensely activating the shoulder muscles and enhancing strength in them, but make sure to use appropriate weights to avoid injury and maintain proper form during the exercise. It is also always recommended to choose the appropriate weight to obtain the best results and avoid injuries. A very effective exercise, and you will notice a big difference in your shoulder muscles immediately after trying this exercise. We perform 4 sets of 8 to 15 repetitions, rest time 60 seconds. The second exercise is the dumbbell rear lateral raise exercise, which targets the back shoulder muscles. When performing the exercises, try to focus on standing for a second at the top, then lower the weight slowly, tensioning the target muscle. Move slowly and make sure you feel tension in your shoulder muscles as you move. This helps in increasing muscle stimulation and promoting muscle growth. We perform 4 sets of 8 to 15 repetitions, rest time 60 seconds. The third exercise, seated dumbbell front raise. This exercise targets the front shoulder muscles. Make sure you are executing the movements correctly and with correct technique. Use an appropriate weight that allows you to do a number of repetitions correctly without sacrificing exercise technique. Make sure your general body posture is during exercise. Stabilize your upper body and keep your spine straight. We perform 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps, rest time 60 seconds. For the fourth exercise, incline dumbbell lateral raise. This exercise targets the lateral shoulder muscles. This is a good way to isolate the shoulder muscles and work only on the targeted muscle, which gives greater results. We do 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. The fifth exercise, dumbbell seated Arnold press, targets the front and side shoulder muscles. It is one of the strongest compound exercises to target the front shoulder and side shoulder muscles together. Just notice the movement of the exercise and focus well while executing it. We do 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. The sixth exercise, which is the dumbbell rear fly exercise, targets the back shoulder muscles. Note the movement of the dumbbell from behind the leg, and the movement of the elbow is at a slight angle inward and rise and fall while maintaining the level of the elbow. Concentrate well and choose an appropriate weight in each set. This exercise depends more on the number of repetitions to reach the goal. Muscular failure. We do 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. The seventh exercise, dumbbell shrug, targets the trapezius muscles. I also want to advise you not to neglect the trapezius muscles because they give an aesthetic and wonderful shape. Raise the dumbbells to the top and hold for a second to put more pressure on the targeted muscles. We do 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps.